Demon Slayer. This is the nicest Shovelhead show bike I've seen in years. Without a doubt, I just got back from Daytona, the Boardwalk show. This bad boy would have won the Shovelhead class, undoubtedly. Every single square inch of this bike is handcrafted and absolutely stunning. It's got a world-class mural on it. The engine is brand new, completely redone with all S&S components. It runs like a brand new motorcycle. It looks like a brand new motorcycle. It sounds like a world-class motorcycle because it is. It's absolutely freaking stunning. Second floor, the New England Motorcycle Museum. 4 floors, a football field long, hundreds of motorcycles. We're here in Rockville, Connecticut, right off 84. If you get a chance to come down, we're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, every weekend too. So back to the bike. Guys, I'm a little bit jaded because, well, we own the museum and we see the finest custom motorcycles every year at Laconia, Americade, Daytona. I always go to all the Harley shows. And this bike here is the best. We've had some real world-class shovels in here. This is the best riding, best shifting, most powerful shovel I've ever swung a leg off. It'll cruise at 80, 85 miles an hour effortlessly. The tires are brand new on it. The whole bike's been completely redone from the frame up. This came from the Bakersfield, California collection, the Zahner collection, if you follow the channel. Harold Zahner owned B&H Cycles for many years, and he had a world-class collection of knuckleheads, pan heads, shovel heads, iron heads, block heads, Evos, everything. And this was, without a doubt, the most highly customized work of art that he had in his entire collection. The front wheel is zoom in on, show him the tire. We just put this brand new Dunlop tire on here. This is a 21-inch chrome front wheel with chrome spokes and a chromed hub. It has the drilled stainless rotors. It has a complete, everything on the front end is completely custom. This is an FXE Super Glide, and it has a wide glide front end on it now with, you can see the lowers, the fork lowers, the Harley Davidson fork lowers. We did this in our shop. We machine polish these like chrome. That's not chrome. You sand it with 320, 600, 800, 3 different levels of rouge polish, and then you finish it off with a final polish. It's a 7-step process. All the aluminum on the bike has been done like that. An obscene amount of time and money has gone into this motorcycle, just detailing it and giving it all the final touches it has. The brake system, check out the brakes. This is a fully custom billet aluminum J-brake system with the calipers. It has braided stainless lines. All the lines are braided stainless. The master cylinder, as you can see, is chrome. Everything from here up is completely custom. It has the 10-inch pullback risers with the drag bars. The controls are all chrome. The master cylinder is chrome. The grips are chrome. The levers are chrome. Here's the ignition keys right here. We always put them on the bike so we don't lose them. We have so many bikes here. We tend to do that. All the controls are chromed beautifully. Now, this bike was originally built in Bakersfield, California, Southern California, and there's no very arid climate there, and it was stored indoors in his heated home. So the bike was never sat out in the rain, and you can see the condition of it is like brand new. The triple clamps, zoom in on the triple clamps, show them these. These are absolutely stunning triple clamps. They're chromed. Even the fork caps are chrome. The headlight's chrome. It has a headlight visor on there. Even the bolts that mount the headlight on there are chrome. The fork lower on this side, as you can see, is chrome. The supports for the fender were removed and chromed independently. So even the axle is chrome. Just absolutely freaking stunning piece. The brakes work phenomenal. Matter of fact, guys, I literally just got done riding my 2022 FX LR ST, and I was rolling down the road going, this thing rides as good as my new bike. It is light years better than any Shovelhead that ever came out of the factory. Light years in fit and finish, in the performance, with the S&S heads. I'll get into that in a second because the entire engine's been done. But I want to get back to the running gear first. I'll cover the engine last. Guys, I guess the elephant in the room that I haven't mentioned yet is the paint job. This is a world-class mural on this motorcycle, and it's called the Demon Slayer. If you take a look, the superhero woman of this side of the tank is check out the sword. Show them the detail on the sword there. The dragons flying through the air behind her, all the crosses in the background, and that's a demon's head she chopped off right there. There's another dragon right here. Everywhere you look, there's a dragon right there. If you look on the front, there's a demon right there and a couple other demons, one right there. Let me tell you something. This paint job, if you could find an artist to do this kind of work and you paid a shop to pull, or you did it yourself, pull the tank off, sand it all down, the amount of labor it takes to do the prep and paint and put this kind of artwork on here, you're looking, if you can even find anybody to do it, you're looking at a minimum of $5,000 for a paint job like this. If you wanted to do a world-class reproduction of the original paint job, which we can do in-house here, we restore all the bikes for the museum, it would cost about $2,500 to just paint it one color with the decals, the original Harley decals and the pinstripes, $2,500. So minimum $5,000. Come around the other side of the tank. This double-headed dragon is absolutely freaking stunning. It's the defender of the underworld. And on this side right here, I Googled it to find out the meaning of the double-headed dragon. There's a bunch of cool stuff online about it that I don't remember all of it, but there's crosses in here and demons. And then if you look at the front right here, there's some more demons on the front right here. So you got the demon slayer on the other side. You got the ghost flames, the yellow, tangerine, red, all the different colored ghost flames on here. And on the back, even on the back of the fender, look at the attention to detail on the back of the fender of this bike. It's freaking absolutely stunning. That kind of work, that kind of attention to detail is few and far between, and it takes a long time to do this kind of artwork because that's what it is. This bike it's functional art. It's absolutely artwork, but it's a bike you can get on and ride, and it's fun to ride. Unlike a hardtail chopper or let's say one of the choppers, hardtail choppers like Orange County choppers. Those bikes, a lot of people don't even ride them. They just look at them. This is a rider's bike. This is the best handling, performing Harley Davidson ever made in the 70 plus years that they were in business up till 74. Started life as a 74 cubic inch. It's got big bore cylinders on it and S&S heads, and everything's been done on it right now. It's ready to go. The seat, as you can see, it's got a beautiful leather saddle, custom stitched with the embossed side on here. It has a brand new chrome luggage rack on the back. It's a Saddleman saddle. Check out the Grim Reaper on the rear fender. It's got the Grim Reaper on the rear fender, which is pretty badass. And then it's got a bunch of demons on this side right here, and on the other side over here on both sides of the fender. So the amount of detail work on the paint job is ridiculous. The color pops, and it's absolutely a show quality piece. Forward controls, check it out. Billet aluminum forward controls with the brand new J-brake master cylinder that was put on there. The kicker is chromed. The oil tank is chromed. The shocks were replaced also. You see the fender strut is beautiful and all the bolts are chromed. The rear wheel, zoom in on the rear wheel, you can see it's a chrome 16-inch with the chrome spokes, the chrome hub. Everything from here back is custom and absolutely stunning. Chrome swing arm, chrome axle. It has the J-brake, aluminum performance brake. The brakes are freaking phenomenal on this motorcycle. Braided stainless irons, new master cylinder, new pads all the way around, and it has the drilled rear rotor. Zoom in on the rear of the sprocket, you can see the 48 on it. Chrome sprocket, gold chain, all the hardware is freaking spectacular. It has a Vance & Hines long shot exhaust on it. S&S Super E carb coming around this side right here. You can see it has everything's custom on it. Check out this has the chrome license plate mount. If you zoom in on that, that's beautiful. This side of the bike, show them this rear quarter angle to the back end here. You got the chrome swing arm, chrome axle, chrome adjusters, chrome upper belt guard, chrome sprocket, gold custom chain. We just put the chain on there. This tire has 5 miles on it. It's a brand new Dunlop rear tire and tube. The passenger pegs, your honey's gonna be super comfy on here. It's got the pegs already with the chrome supports. The shocks were replaced. Coming down this side here, the struts are beautiful. The coil cover is a louvered coil cover. All show bike attention to detail everywhere on the motorcycle. The oil filter is right here on the oil tank, and the drain's right here. The primary is all new. The inner primary is chrome. The outer primary is chrome. The electric starter is new. The clutch pack is new. Take a look at the quality of just the primary cover here, and check out this right here. This is a super cool 3D inspection cover with a big skull and like 7 or 8 or 10 smaller skulls on there. Again, you got your forward controls on the side. Look at the quality of the shifter on there. No China junk here. This shit's all made in America. Super thick, super good quality. Even the chrome, even the shifter linkage is chrome on this motorcycle. Even the fuel petcock is chrome. The fuel petcock's brand new. The inside of the tank is like brand new. The caps are like new. The center console, this is the original factory center console. You can see this bike has always been a show bike. 9,000 miles on it since new. Has a tachometer, speedometer. This is your ignition key. A chrome custom center panel on the motorcycle. The frame is painted beautifully in black. Check out the oil cooler on the front here and the horn. It's got an oversized frame horn, and it has the dual oil cooler lines here, oil coolers. It just looks freaking absolutely spectacular, every square inch of the motorcycle. All the cables are braided stainless, the braided stainless clutch cable, chrome clutch lever, chrome brake lever, braided stainless front brake label. All the cables are braided, all the lines are braided stainless. The kickstand has been chromed. Even the kickstand spring has been chromed. Now, you got to ask yourself, to build a custom chopper, like an Orange County chopper or one of those, to build a custom chopper from scratch, you're going to spend, like this, you're going to spend in the area. First of all, you got to buy a nice shovel head to start with, and right now they're trading for a decent shovel 10, and a number one bike is going to be in the $18,000 range. To start with a good low mile shovel, and then take it down to the frame and do all this custom work with the custom paint job and all the accessories and the chrome and the built motor, you're going to drop an obscene amount of money, somewhere between $60,000 to $80,000 to build a full frame up custom, a bike like this that's worthy of going into the Daytona Boardwalk show and placing. This is a bike that would podium or win in the Shovelhead classes, no doubt about it. Even the horns, the back of the horn is chrome. There's so much detail work on this. I'm sure I'm not going to get to all of it, but you get the idea. It's a world-class, frame-off, custom-built bike with low miles that runs and rides spectacular. The forks have the heavy-duty fork springs in them, so they're not all spongy. It's got 20-weight oil in it. The front forks, they're not. Now, if you look at the profile of the bike from either side, you can see the front end's not raked on this. It's a stock rake. The forks aren't longer than stock, and the shocks are actually about a ½ inch longer than stock, and the forks have the heavy-duty springs. So this bike was set up as a rider. Most guys, to build the show bike, they slam it to the ground, and then they handle like shit. You can't. I had back surgery in 2017. I won't even ride a hardtail or show bike that's been lowered, but this shock right here is actually longer than the stock one. You can see it's in brand new condition. It works beautiful, as does the forks. They work. It's a huge upgrade. The suspension on this alone is a huge upgrade. All the cosmetic stuff is one thing, but to me, without killer brakes to haul down this high performance motor, make no mistake, this bike hauls ass. You gotta have killer brakes. Check that box off. Triple disc custom brakes with braided stainless lines all around. Brand new sticky Dunlop tires. Killer wheel set. Beautiful set of really thick forks on it with heavy duty springs, and the longer in stock shocks on the back make it handle like a dream and ride like a dream in a super comfy seat. It's a bike, like I said, all day comfort. Guys, it's one thing to have a really nice stock Shovelhead, but I want to be real with you, man. A stock Shovelhead 74, they kind of ran like shit. The carburetors weren't any good. The exhausts were really restrictive. The heads were super restrictive. The suspension sucked. So if you have a mint original Super Glide, great, but it's not something you're going to want to ride. Take that bike and put a built S&S top end on it with the top of the line exhaust and carburetor. The motor runs freaking awesome. And then put killer suspension on it, world-class brakes, and sticky new Dunlop tires, and you got a bike that feels like a brand new 2022 Harley Davidson, and it runs freaking amazing. And as far as the looks go, my photographer behind the camera here, Ronnie, he goes, we just got off my new 2022 Harley, and he goes, you know what? That new bike sounds like shit compared to this. He goes, this thing sounds wicked with the carburetor on the low idle. That potato. The new fuel-ejected bikes don't have the soul. And I got to ask you this, 30 years from now, this bike's 50 years old.
50 years from now, are those new computer-controlled, fuel-injected bikes going to be in this kind of shape? Are they rebuildable? I don't know. The truth remains to be seen. This is all metal. This Shovelhead, this whole machine is made out of metal. There's no computers on it. It's totally rebuildable. All the parts are available for this motorcycle, pretty much every component on it. This is an original matching numbers bike, engine cases and frame, mint original, Southern California pedigree from the Zonner collection with 9,000 miles on it. It's had less than 1,000 miles on the whole build. All the componentry is like brand new. Inside of the motor is like brand new. It shifts like brand new. Just a spectacular machine. Guys, in addition to everything I already mentioned, we put a brand new battery in it with a battery tender so you can plug it in. We're running VP fuel in the tank. The inside of the tank spotless. The carburetor has just been cleaned, rebuilt, and adjusted. We put brand new fuel lines on it, new clamps. We replaced the tires, of course, I mentioned that. The front and rear brakes were serviced and have brand new Motul brake fluid in them. The gas cap has new gasket. The gas cap gaskets are new. Torqued every nut and bolt on the bike. Of course, it's got brand new engine oil and a new filter, new transmission fluid, new gear oil, new primary case oil. Let's see, I'm reading the work order here. They replaced the ignition switch. It's got a brand new ignition switch with the 2 keys. Replaced all the oil lines to the oil pump and clamps. The oil pump was removed, checked all the valves and cleaned them for proper oil flow, along with the oil screens. Of course, we already mentioned the new tire and everything else. So it's absolutely ready to rock and roll. It's ready to roll onto the boardwalk at Daytona for the bike show. It really is. It's that freaking nice. Or ride it to the beach, or ride it cross country, or roll it into the museum. This is going to be in the museum on the 2nd floor here if you want to come take a look at it. So as I mentioned, zoom in on the heads. Show them the S&S logo on the heads in there, Ronnie. S&S Super Stock heads. Crane, high output, HI4 ignition, an S&S Super E-carb. The cylinders are new also. If you zoom in, you can see the cylinders are new. The chrome cylinder bolts are new. All the hardware on the engine is new in chrome. The engine cases are freaking spotless. That's the actual machine cases. They're in pristine condition. As I already went over everything on the primary, that's all beautiful. The plug wires are new. The plugs are new. You can see all the head gaskets. The rocker box gaskets are new. The rocker boxes are chrome. All of the hardware on the primary is all brand new chrome or stainless Allen bolts. Same thing for the kickstand. Guys, it cost a fortune to do a frame off full custom like this. Just the chrome work and the paint, just the parts, it's gonna add up to a huge stack of cash. This one's done and you can buy it for a fraction of what it would cost to replace it. It's a screaming bargain at the buy it now price. Trust me, this thing cannot be duplicated for anything close to what you could buy it for. And that's the case with custom bikes sometimes. But S&S heads, chrome rockers, Super E-carb. Take a look at the push rods. Those are new chrome push rods. Even the oil lines are new and chrome. The oil pump is new in chrome. The primary, the ignition cover, points cover is all chromed and new. The exhaust, beautiful. The fit and finish, even the bolts like on the back of the motor here, like even those are chromed. Every nut and bolt, every piece of hardware on this bike has been addressed. And I'll tell you why. We do a lot of frame up restorations on motorcycles. And when you redo a bike to this degree, when you do restore a motorcycle, whether it's a vintage Japanese bike or a dirt bike, whatever it is you're doing, and we restore more motorcycles than any other company in the world today. And we own the museum here. There's hundreds of restored classics. When you do a bike to this degree, any nut and bolt on there that's not perfect sticks out like a sore thumb. So you have to do everything when it comes to this level, and everything's been done on this. And if you bought it into a shop, you bring your Shovelhead into a shop and say, give them this video and say, I want to duplicate this bike. Well, you know, you better have a fat stack of cash, because you're going to be looking at 150 to 200 hours of shop labor. I don't know what it is in your area. Here, it's $150 an hour, and you're going to be looking at thousands of dollars in parts and thousands in custom paint, and it's going to cost a fortune, and it's going to take probably if you can't even find anybody to build this bike, you're looking at 6 months to a year. So this one's done. It's an absolute freaking diamond, and it's on display in the museum. Come take a look at it. Like I said, we can finance it, we can ship it. We have in-house financing through Freedom Road, excellent rates. We also offer shipping services, white glove, door-to-door, insured, enclosed. We have 100% positive feedback on eBay after selling 8,000 classic motorcycles. So it's exactly what we say it is. We have clean title in hand. This is a no excuses machine. It's an absolute diamond. If you want it, give us a call. There's only one. You can go buy, there's thousands and thousands, 200,000 brand new Harleys out there, but there's one 74 Dragon Slayer, Demon Slayer. This is it. So if it's touched your heart, hit the buy it now button, because there's not another one. And this one is Kaplan America approved. It's set up right the way I would set up the wheels, tires, brake, suspension. I'm a performance rider. I've always been a Shovelhead, FXR, Dyna guy, because this is what preceded the Dyna. In fact, the Dyna was supposed to be a replica of this when they came out with it in the 90s of the FXE, because people wanted this look. A lot of people didn't like the FXR because it had a triangulated, it looked too British or Japanese. It didn't have this traditional Harley look. This is what a Dyna looks like, and it was designed to look like this for a reason, because this is what the Harley riders want. So you'll turn heads everywhere. This is a kind of bike that cannot be denied. You roll down Main Street, Daytona, you'll get way more looks on this than you will on any brand new $50,000 CVO, I can promise you that. And that $50,000 CVO, what's it gonna be worth in 10 years? It ain't gonna be worth shit. It's gonna be worth 10 to 15 grand because the new bikes drop like a rock. This is a 50-year-old Shovelhead. It's only going up in value. The NADA Blue Book value for a stock one is $18,000 in #1 condition. And there's not many of them out there. This is a #1 world-class custom. You get the idea. If you have any questions, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Thanks for watching. God bless Harley Davidson. God bless the United States of America.